Hey y'all, I am the creative lady, aka Navalicious TV, just coming on here to test some more stuff, y'all. You know I'm always testing. Took a break from doing my hair whenever you might see this video. I am doing a fake mukbang with some Corkies, y'all. I ain't about this. The mailman went out and got some because I wasn't cooking because it was a long day, y'all. But anywho, let me see if I need some more light, y'all. Because you know I'm always testing this stuff on green screen, trying to get it to work right with the StreamYard. I was trying to go live at a certain time, y'all, and doggone it, if I didn't have on some green clothes, y'all. I mean, that, aka everything I own is almost green, so or purple, but I couldn't find my purple shirt that I want to put on. But anywho, I'm gonna sit up in here, chit chat with y'all for a few minutes or longer. But hey, ooh, it's actually somebody who came up in here on a Thursday night. Hey, y'all, hey, thank you. I'm trying a fake mukbang. I'm not gonna try to smack up all up in your ears and whatnot, but this is my fake mukbang and chit chat. But y'all, look, I'm not gonna try to do too much talking and eating and make you wait while I eat. It's a fake mukbang. Have you ever had to, get yourself together so that you wouldn't have to say something to somebody to get you out of character? This week, y'all, I don't know where the moon is or where the werewolf at or whatever, but it has been crazy. Gonna pour me for a little Coca-Cola. And y'all, look, it's been crazy. I told y'all that I am doing the call center. We probably talked about this a little bit, but I'm doing the call center at work, and librarians are doing the call center, and we are taking calls all over the city. One of the funniest things I heard this week, man said the dog ate up the power cord, and so the kid couldn't do his work because the dog ate the power cord. And what was he supposed to do? I'm like, I don't know. I'm thinking to myself, my goodness. Okay, when you go to the store and buy a computer, you buy one computer, you get one power cord. There is no extra. And that's always been my issue with the people, when I work anywhere in a building with other people with tech issues. There is no extra. There is no magical place I can go to get an extra power cord or cable or whatever. But the dog chewed up the folks' school issued power cord. I'm like, all those other delicious power cords that the dog could have ate from the microwave, the refrigerator, the air fryer, TV, Blu-ray, whatever, GameCube or whatever. He chewed up the child's cord to the thing on the thing, whatever, the computer, and the child couldn't do his work, and the man wanted to know what was he supposed to do. I'm like, plug the computer into the dog. I didn't say that, but I was thinking to myself, this ain't for me. This ain't for me, y'all. Who is up in here with me? Hey, somebody, let me see who up in here. Hey, Iris Johnson. How are you, lady? Thank you for joining me. I ain't gonna hold you long. I'm not gonna be smacking. I just need to get some woosah out of here because my food's gonna get cold because I'm not gonna eat right now. But look, yeah, so the dog ate up the power cord and the man wants to know what he's gonna do. I'm like, I don't know. So I finally got somebody else on the line. They were like, well, just tell him to take the chewed up cord and the device with the school asset code number on it down to this magical place, and they might give him one. But I don't know whether he got one or not. And then we had somebody, y'all, who lady said, yes, Iris, that's what I was thinking to myself. Oh, dog ate my homework trick, but now he chewing up the power cord. But then so another person took a call, y'all, and they were like, the parents said they had got the child tablet or laptop. I'm not sure, depending on what grade they were. The parent put the laptop on top of the car. And I'm thinking she's getting out of her neighborhood. Got on the expressway, computer still on the top, and somebody's supposed to have been on the expressway flagging her down to tell her she got the child's computer on the thing, and it flew off the car. Anywho, that was just a little bit. So midweek, Friday, I don't know if you haven't been following me, you might not know, but we had to go from one system to another. So Friday we had an after school meeting, and then we went and did some more stuff, whatever. So Monday morning, folks was like, what? Didn't know what was going on. I'm on the evening shift, and so they had time to kind of settled down a little bit when I got on, but people were still having issues. And so midday after I took the call the other day after the man said the dog ate the thing, I stopped getting a whole lot of phone calls. I'm like, what's wrong with my phone? So, I'm talking to the lady who's over the center. I'm like, look, I'm having issues. I'm not getting any calls. I mean, what's going on? So she's telling me your phone is on do not disturb. I'm looking through my phone. I got an iPhone. So you know how you can turn your phone off. I'm like, okay, I'm looking. I don't see no do not disturb on my phone. All calls that I see coming through. I'm like, look here. My phone is not on do not disturb. It's not on airplane mode. I got Wi-Fi connection. I turned off the Wi-Fi, cut on the cellular. Calls was coming through, but they were rolling right past. Now this was right after I talked to the man, so I know I was getting phone calls. So that was 2 days. So then, for today, I'm like, look, lady, I don't know what's wrong with my phone, but I'm here, and that's our job right now. But my thing is, this is their job. They just got all of us acting as a buffer to answer questions. We're not officially trained to answer tech questions from, we're not expert, or I'm not an expert in Teams, because this is something new. This pandemic brought on all of this newness, all this, Jetson's age and virtual learning. All the kids are virtual. So imagine every parent who may or may not be tech savvy trying to log onto a computer, and heaven help the preschoolers. My goodness, y'all, they logging in for the first time Monday. I can't log in. What's my password? I can't do this. And the hotspot and the the little virtual thing where they can connect to the hub if they don't have internet. Iris, I cannot work customer service. I'm barely holding on to my librarian's job dealing with other grown folks in person. I am not supervisor, no, because this thing right here, and I know I'm a Leo and I'm supposed to be a natural leader, but I know my lane and I know that I'm not supposed to be leading no group of folks. But anyway, here's the woosah thing for me while I'm here. So I'm having issues with my phone. And so the lady was like, you kept telling me my phone is on do not disturb. I'm like, look at here, lady. And I'm minding, I'm sure she's stressed out or whatever. So today I'm like, okay, I've gone through all of my settings on the phone. So she was like, well, we're not going to go back and forth with you about your phone. If you can't work from home, you're going to have to go to your school building. This is live. So what I'm saying to myself, lady, look at here. You really don't know. This is she typing. So, first of all, we ain't together. Second of all, she ain't never met me. And I'm trying not to let her meet her. Okay? Trying not to let her meet her. Because anyway, but you're trying to stay professional. I'm saying to myself, I know she might have people coming at her because she in the chat answering questions from parents and whatnot. Look, ma'am. Okay, so she answering questions from parents. And I know she's probably frustrated, but you got us as a buffer. Librarians are in there, okay, I won't even tell you what a job is, but yeah, she needs some. Okay. And I'm saying to myself, look at here, lady. When I'm in the library, I am at work. Before this situation, I was always the one that our teachers come to answer questions that they should be doing or the tech should be doing. But I jump in there and I handle stuff. I cannot dial into somebody's computer. They give you remote access or whatever. I can't look into somebody's tablet, and I ain't never worked the tablet. I don't know what I'm looking for. So, but the key thing is why I'm up in here. So, we're going back, texting, and she was like, well, if you can't work, pretty much, if you can't get your phone to act right, you're gonna have to go up into that building. No, I'm not. But I'm trying, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still doing social media. I'm doing website. I said to myself later, I'm doing y'all job, first of all. And then last week, we were getting our little block of calls, assigned to us in our little block. But now we pick up the phone. It could be anybody. You got Spanish-speaking parents. What you supposed to tell them? And when you work customer service, you sit with somebody for almost a week or two, and they train you on how to handle things. There's a book that says, okay, if this happens, turn to here. If this happens, go here. It's just like, y'all in here, good luck. And that's why some parents are going on a wild goose chase trying to find replacement cords because somebody's saying, tell them this, somebody's saying, tell them that. If people would just say, who in charge would just say, I don't know, I would feel better. because I'm okay with saying I don't know. But you're supposed to, I don't know. But that attitude that she had with me today over the text or whatever. Hey, Just Love Beauty, welcome aboard. Hey, everybody on the chat. Thank y'all. I'm not gonna talk too long. I'm trying to eat too, but yeah, I'm just telling y'all how I had like a rough day, and I had to regain my composure to not let some old sourpuss, dictate how I'm feeling or how I might treat somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Because she having a hard time. But what happened, y'all? I finally figured out with my phone. Apple has been doing updates. I don't know if you got an iPhone or not, but today, y'all, Apple did some type of big update, and it's asking all kinds of issues. And so I'm assuming that what happens is, and this is my own personal phone calls are coming in directly from the district to my phone, not their phone, but my phone. And so hindsight, there are settings that apparently either I set or that are pushed to default to silence unknown numbers, not like the block numbers or the 1-800. No, numbers that have never come through to my phone. My phone will not ring out loud. It will go straight to voicemail. And so when I was sitting here after I talked to the man about the dog that chewed up the power cord, I stopped getting phone calls, a few calls after that. I mean, it was just, I don't know what it was. It was weird. But anywho, maybe that was coming in from the number that I had dialed or received calls from last week, the main switchboard. But when people were calling me with their direct number, okay, here's the way it's working. They're calling the switchboard at the district. The district got everything routed. So we log into this little VPN, and then it blocks everything, and then it routes the phone calls to our personal phones, okay? So nobody ever sees our phone number other than what we put in the little VPN. Let's see. I wonder if people know. Listen, Miss Johnson, Miss Young. Look, I told him, I said, sir, well, he said, well, what can I do? He's about to raise up and get an attitude. I'm like, it's your dog that chewed up the power cord. And I think you understand who you're talking to. It's not who you think you're talking to. You're talking to a sister right now, okay? So I'm like, well, he said, well, where can I buy one at? Well, maybe you can go on Best Buy, but it depends on what kind of device it is. I don't know what kind of device he got. I ain't never seen them tablets. And so he was like about to raise up and get an attitude. And I had to kind of calm him down. I'm like, well, okay, your dog chewed the cord. There's no replacement. You go to Best Buy, Walmart, wherever you buy your devices. I'm telling y'all, you get one device, one power cord. There's no, let me give you an extra one in case you leave it in the hotel, if the dog chew it up or whatever. It's one and one. And sometimes to me, people, tell me if I'm wrong, people don't take as much responsibility for work stuff or free stuff, issued stuff, if they didn't have the money in, to take care of it, like the lady with the thing on top of the car, they flew off and all of this, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But so I finally got somebody in the chat to say, well, tell him to take it to this place, one of the places here where they can go and get stuff. But anyway, I'm not customer. Well, I am customer service, but I am not for just being dropped off into some type of place and saying, I pretty much figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And then expecting parents to not be ticked off when they get to these places or they're not getting the right information. They'll call here. Not every librarian is tech savvy, because sometimes a lot of teachers have come, people just, yeah, it is not my fault. It's not my fault, but take responsibility. I have a school laptop here. If somebody should happen to bust up in here and I don't catch them and they get out of here with it, guess what? It was in my possession. Either I got to contact the insurance company or I got to pay for it out of my own pocket. But this happens with, I told y'all day one, I had someone grown up have some stuff to happen. Stuff happens. That's why you have insurance and stuff like that. But I take care of stuff that is not. I take more care of somebody else's stuff than probably I do my own. You know what I'm saying? But I just can't with them sometimes. I can't. Okay, look at the back of the model number, but he was mad because the kid was missing class. I'm like, well, maybe if you go to maybe one of your schools in the neighborhood, one of the neighboring schools might have one. But these schools are being overwhelmed because everybody is virtual, and so parents are still feeling the repercussions of virtual learning. And even here, in Memphis, when they decided that we were gonna cancel sports or postpone sports for due to the pandemic, ki- under no, I don't understand it. Parents and kids wanted to protest because they were missing sports. Why do you think we're at home? We are at home because of a pandemic. Riddle that to me. I do not understand how we're upset about that. It's not like we're just sitting around the house and figuring we're going to try out virtual learning just because. We're trying virtual learning. We're forced into this because we're trying not to die. Okay? I don't know no other way to put it. But anywho, y'all, oh my gosh. So I had a hard day. And so I was supposed to meet with this lady tomorrow who was persnippety with me over this little chat thing. It's going to be best that I don't even tell her that I think I figured it out, because what was happening, my phone calls were going through. And so I had to dig down into the settings somewhere within this iPhone to tell it to accept unknown phone calls. But this is my personal phone. So just because those settings are on my phone, this is my phone. You want me to answer your calls and I'm not going to work? Lady, I'm told y'all, when it no longer serves me, I'm out of here. But she ain't nobody I need to be worried about because she ain't my boss. But I'm just saying, don't get it twisted. I'm doing y'all's jobs. The parents' fault. I'm doing online learning with my 15-year-old and make sure that he has everything that he needs. Parenting. Okay? And if you should happen to lose it, guess what you're going to do? You can be like, oh my goodness, let me Google Smoogle, or let me get on down to the Best Buy, or let me see. You're going to be proactive and see what can I do. But on the flip side, it's your fault. Somebody else's fault. I never take ownership of it. And that's what my issue is. And so, yeah, I'll be glad when this pandemic is over. I'm not ready to get back on the road to go driving to work, but it's bringing out the werewolf in people, y'all. And so tomorrow, I'm going to log on early. My shift starts at 11:30, from 11:30 to 3. And so I'm going to log in early. Hey, everybody. I'm going to log in early just to see if the calls are coming through. And I'm not even calling Miss Missy to let her know. And if she should happen to ask me something, she better ask me correctly, because I'm grown. I'm a grown woman. I don't even talk to kids inappropriately. When I'm with my kids at school, I respect them as yes, ma'am, no, sir. I can count on 2 fingers on how many disciplinary forms in my career that I've ever had to write. On 2 fingers. It was really outrageous because, first of all, I respect kids. I treat them with respect. And see, that goes a long way. I learned that. I started off working in a really, really, really urban, inner city, blighted area. When I first pulled up on that parking lot, I was like, oh my God, I was not ready. I was not quite ready. Okay. It was my first school job because I had always been collegiate. Yes, politely. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Respect. Yes. Yeah. So I treat my kids, no matter how they might come off of me, because I've had to stop some kids who about to get with some grown folk. They're about to go at it, and I'm able to chill it down. I mean, I'm little in the middle. I mean, like, hey, but because I had already developed a rapport with this student, I was able to stop what was about to go on. You know what I'm saying? Because you talk wrong to a kid from and I would just say who got them rough around the edges, they ain't gonna let you talk to them. They got some street in them. They're not going to let nobody talk crazy to them, whether you are an administrator, another student, or a teacher, especially because they get that from their parents sometimes. Their parents are already on them and treating them some kind of way, or making them grow up too fast or whatever. They ain't gonna take no disrespect from nobody, okay? And so I learned that day one on the job, okay? So it's just too much. It's too much, y'all. So, and now sometimes it comes out in me. You gave me tech tips for IG repost. Google that. I bet it's on that. Okay. Yes. Yes. Thank you. And Google, everybody got a phone in their pocket. Yes, and it'll go viral because they're recording. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, but guess what? If I have to go viral, y'all, if somebody cutting up, guess what? If it's but I'm never gonna put myself in that type of situation. But I understand sometimes when you got to go there with somebody, not a kid, never a kid, because I'm always gonna be respectful with the kid, and I'm always respectful to grown up to people. But even on YouTube, y'all know me as who I am, and I try to be helpful and this that, but there's another layer to this onion. You know what I'm saying? I don't just come out when people in the comments saying stuff, and it's just too much. Because I had someone recently, when you start talking about the pandemic, people have different opinions. Some people don't believe it, and some people, whatever. But what you gonna tell for those who don't think it's real? It's all kinds of people, not just one segment of a population. Some people just don't think it's real. And I'm like, okay, well, what do you tell the people who have lost loved ones? I myself have lost family members, or not direct family members, but former co-workers and friends and this. What you tell them folks? What they die of? You know what I'm saying? What are you gonna tell them people? So and if you want to feel that I should not mask up and wear gloves when I go to the store, that somebody said I was cross-contaminating, but if I'm wearing gloves, everybody should be wearing gloves. And then that means if I touch this thing right here, that's the microphone, y'all. If I touch something, whether I got gloves on or not, it's contaminated. So everybody should be wearing gloves and a mask. But anyway, but people are thinking, okay, you're not using your thought. People should not be. People just going crazy. What about the stuff you learned in science and yada 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 yada. But I have to, just try to be nice and say, everybody's entitled to their opinion. But I feel like, don't tell me what to do. I'm grown. You get yourself a YouTube channel and you can talk about what you want to talk about. There's always sometimes people who ain't got no videos on their channel trying to tell you what to do. Let me tell you, if you don't make videos, most YouTubers, and I'm not gonna say all of us, but most YouTubers are egotistical. We are here because we're brave enough to get out here in front of the camera. It is something to be held up to somebody saying, ridiculing or poking or judging or trying to tell you what to do. You grown. You got your views, your perspective on things, and you don't need nobody telling you what to do. Oh, unless you ask. Now, if a person asks you, well, what should I do, y'all? Because I'm in the middle of retwisting my hair right now. I stopped to eat, but I'm gonna have to heat it up later because I ain't gonna do no mukbang. Y'all, it's a fake mukbang, okay? But if somebody does not ask you, especially if somebody's sitting up on YouTube, they're not asking for your opinion unless they say, hey, y'all, what y'all think I should do? They grown. They out here. They know how to turn a camera on and record themselves, edit. Okay, let me get this right here. Okay, what she say? I'm a therapist. Oh, yes. Thank you. I need to woo-saw. You got a sofa? I need to lay on your couch later. But you understand. So I had to come out here and woo-saw with somebody because I was feeling just wound up. And I'm like, I cannot let this lady get inside of me and make me feel some kind of way because she rotten. Okay? Yes. Jock love beauty. Yes. You can. Okay, but let me tell you, sister, you can turn the comments off, I think. But I know what you're saying. But can you still have to deal with certain things? But if it's ever your thing, you can do it. You grow into it. The comments are not quite as bad as you think they would be. You will have trolls that will come around. Your first thumbs down is gonna be devastating. And after a while, I look like, man, gone. Okay. But, it's just like, but people wouldn't do that probably in real life. If somebody thumbs down your video or say something mean to you on YouTube, I bet you won't say it to my face. Okay. And I don't mean to sound adversarial or anything like that, but it's like, look, go on with that. Okay, go on with that. Nobody want to hear all that. But it's just sometimes it can be team too much, y'all. And so I thank y'all for letting me get this woo-saw moment out tonight because I was feeling some kind of way. And I was like, okay, do I need to call her and let her know I fixed my phone? Because I never make excuses. I'm never afraid of work. I work hard. And so she don't know me, but I'm telling myself, lady, you don't know me. So I don't know. Okay. Yes. People have become so rude. I think they're tired of being in the house. I'm tired of being up in the house, but I love being in the house. But I'm ready to be able to go freely without necessarily a mask and gloves and all of that. But guess what? I don't want to be asymptomatic and not wear a mask and kill somebody who might be sick or got some type of respiratory issues. I wear a mask for me and the next person out there. And if you don't like it, it ain't hurting you that I'm wearing a mask. Why are you judging me for me protecting myself and any other people? Yeah, the extra. And I know me, and I have to control me because y'all will be hearing about some foolery, okay? Thank you, Job. Girl, I'm sorry. I had tried to film a video in the bathroom. It wasn't working. I'm like, why is it just, it's up here, but it just wasn't what I was feeling. But anywho, I thank y'all so very much because it was just too much, y'all. And I'm like, you know what? You trying to hold it in and remain professional, but you got somebody who's seemingly trying to judge you on your work ethic and who am I sitting around here? I'm a grown woman. I can quit this job any day I want to. I don't mean that in no arrogant way. Because when I got this job, it was open. Even in the pandemic, I will be provided for. And I don't mean having nothing about no mailman, whatever. If only you knew my story. And I'll let you know right now since you're here with me. Okay, it's a conundrum. Yes, I know. And but yeah, my life is always. I know everybody got different faiths and everything, but I am Christian. God is always taking care of me. Okay, and I'll just leave it right there. But I will just say, people don't know what you have been through. It's like we always need to give each other and ourselves grace. You know, people just like when we were talking about Chadwick Boseman and how he dealt with his illness in private. The man who was judging him when the man's wife asked how was it working with Chadwick, and he was like, oh, he's a little tender or something like that because he's getting massages after each cut or whatever. Well, the man was going through something, and so now that man feels some kind of way because he cast judgment on Chadwick when he was amazing. Okay, just trying to make it and not complain during the Black Panther and anything after that, going through it. So we need to extend grace to each other, to other people. I have extended grace to that lady who was a sourpuss to me today because when she said, if you can't get your phone together, you're going to have to go into the building. Okay, lady. But I'm not going into the building. I extended grace to her. And when she said that, I said, okay. Didn't say another mumbling word to her. But I'm thinking to myself, no, she ain't. But, at any given time that, it ain't working out, whether it's a job, a relationship, don't stay there. But this lady ain't going to run me from my job. Ain't nobody going to mess up my paper. Ain't nobody going to stop my bag but me. Okay? But anywho, y'all, Yacky Snacky in the building. Hey, girl. Yes, get thee behind me, devil. Okay? The devil be showing up and showing out, y'all. But anywho, Yacky, I know you came up in here for a mukbang, girl. The fake mukbang. I was trying to eat some Corky's barbecue, but it's blurry right now. It look, it's blurry and cold and hard. But whatever, I'll go heat it up again because she country. She'll eat it anyway. But anyway, y'all, thank you so very much for the woosah. I guess I'll leave this up. I might take it down, but I ain't never scared. I know some folks watch me that know me in real life and know I don't care. Look, I'm grown. I have the right to say what I want to say. You don't own me. If they call me tomorrow and say, you not supposed, bye. I'm going to be provided for. Okay? Fake mukbang. It's fake. Girl, I ain't took a bite out of this little raggedy thing. That got cold and everything. Beans sitting here. Child, terrible. But anywho, y'all, I ain't going to hold y'all. I wasn't even trying to talk this long, but thank y'all so very much for allowing me to woosah. Okay, I got the little fake green screen going on, y'all. So I'm still working with the StreamYard. But yes, thank you so very much. I'm going to get out of here, go heat this food up, and I'm going to try to get some more stuff out. But yeah, so I'll let y'all know tomorrow if my phone works and if I can get through and get calls in. And she better not ask me anything other than nothing. I hope I don't have to talk to her. Oh, girl. I've heard that. I don't know. I guess maybe I don't know. Some folks have met me. My husband say, I ain't quite all there, but in a good way. But yeah, I mean, I like to be I like to have fun. I like to have fun. I like to make people happy and be laughter. But y'all are my therapists right now. I'm able to woo-saw so that I can be calmed down tomorrow when, whatever happens on this phone or whatever. But yeah, we're doing this other stuff that I'm just not comfortable doing, but I'm going to do the best I can and go from there. Amen. Amen. And on that note, y'all, we're going to do the benediction and we're going to get up out of here. Yes. Thank you, sister. We're going to need that peace. Keep me in your thoughts and prayers because, everybody got to just keep each other lifted up because it's rough out here right now and people going crazy. I have to turn off the social media sometimes because it's too much. It's too much. I can't keep up. It's too much. Have a great night. Yes, everyone, stay safe. Thank you so very much, y'all. I'm out of here. Love you much, to the moon and back and up there again. Y'all stay safe. And I'm going to try to figure out how to end this thing and eat this little fake mukbang. Love you. Bye, y'all. Oh, wait. Got some more hearts. Yes. Bye, y'all.